there are a number of factors that were identified as reasons for our success in the Bureau. There were actually 9 of them. And I'm not the one saying this.
Yes.
After I left, several years after I left, there was a mission from the World Economic Forum, and they examined what happened, right? And they analyzed what we did, what was the environment, and there are 2 critical success factors there, or maybe even 3, that were sort of weakened during the time. And one of them was, they said, was the continuous strong leadership for reform. They said that that wasn't there anymore. You know, there was continuous change of leadership. How can you do reform? You are basically forcing people to go short term, no? Instead of thinking long term, thinking not only of the present but of the future. You know that you will not stay only a few months or a year or 2, so you have a tendency to be short term in your approach to things. So it's not the kind of atmosphere that is conducive to reform and modernization, which takes a longer period of time to do.
What's the other factor? The two points that...
well, I'm not the one saying
yes,
it.
It was
the political support. They said that they did not find the same political support that I had as against the people that followed me.
So you were talking about this earlier, that President Ramos, as his practice was, wakes up early in the morning, reads the newspapers, and he would know what's happening in maybe most of government.
Departments.
And if he read news about Customs Bureau and your problems or criticisms, what did he call you and say, what are you doing?
He's a very busy person, you know. But he would call me, and in his private room we will chat. You know, just let me talk and tell me what are the problems. And then I tell them that, well, these are people who wants their people to be in, and they wants me out. You know, they want me to be replaced by their, you know, henchmen. I said, ano sila swerte.
So with that assurance, you were you were really committed to do the reform, stay the 6 years.
Yes, I said if our president is this straight, would not allow his own family to engage in any shenanigan in customs, how can I tolerate anyone?
And
there are people who will come to me and will tell me, Commissioner, you know, before this administration, this guy's lord it over here and got all of these benefits. Now that there is a change in administration, kami naman.
So how did you deal? What did you do? How did you deal with that?
I just looked at them.